On a beautiful island off Africa's eastern coast, two young explorers are on a very special adventure around Madagascar. It's a wild voyage of discovery, with plenty of interesting characters to meet along the way. Their journey takes them to some of the most amazing places on our beautiful planet, with the promise of fun, mystery and excitement at every turn. Join Melua and her brother Luca on their Madagascar Kids Safari.
Kids Safari!
It's another magnificent day in the jungles of Madagascar. Everywhere you look, something weird, wonderful and unique pops out of the forest thicket. Here, the plants grow wild, and roots from the ancient trees sprout out of the ground, making it a little tricky for our two explorers to navigate their way about.
Round 4.
The big, strong vines that hang from the trees are great for swinging and climbing. There is so much fun to be had in this big green playground. Perfect for monkeying about. But best watch where you put your hand, because hiding between the branches are some reptilian masters of disguise. Chameleons. Madagascar is abundant in them. In fact, this island off the east coast of Africa has almost half of all the world's species. In these emerald green forests, these tree crawlers thrive. Finding them is the hardest part, because they have a secret weapon. Their skin can change color.
I was fascinated how they could camouflage. They changed color before our eyes.
A chameleon's ability to camouflage or blend into their environment helps them keep safe from predators.
I have never seen so many colors. There were orange, green, red, yellow, almost any color you could think of.
They really are a rainbow in one reptile. The colors are not just to blend in, but are also used as warning signs by male chameleons to scare off competition or attract females. They're slow and a little awkward, but these odd creatures have another trick up their sleeves that compensates for their awkwardness. Chameleons are quick draw experts. Important when their favorite food are fast flyers.
I got a huge surprise when the chameleon shot its tongue out longer than its body. I have never seen anything so quick.
The only thing faster than a fly is the supersonic tongue that shoots out to catch it. Another characteristic feature of these chameleons is that they have two eyes that stick out on the sides of their head. These eyes can move at different times, in different directions. This makes them look a little crazy, but these independent eyeballs help them lock on target. Looks like Luca is the target this time.
I love the way they walk. It looks like a type of slow dance.
Their slow, staggering movements are all part of their master plan. The slower they move, the better they blend in with the branches, and the less likely they are to be spotted by their hyper-aware prey.
The biggest chameleons I've ever seen.
The Parsons chameleon is one big fella. In fact, these chameleons can grow to be the same size as a house cat.
There are just so many to discover. Like this panther chameleon, the most colourful of the lot, has changed his skin from grey to red. This helps him blend into his surroundings and is especially effective on these dead leaves. Within seconds, he can change to a beautiful blue and green, like the leaves on this tree. What's that? Ah! A nose-horned chameleon. He looks like a tiny reptilian rhinoceros. The giant male Parsons chameleon with his long tail and short nose horn. This Austerlitz chameleon with his quick-shooting tongue.
A day is just not long enough to see them all. But what a day it has been. I wonder what tomorrow has in store. Join Melua and Luca on their next exciting kids safari adventure. Luca and Melua leave the tropical island of Madagascar and head off to South Africa. Along South Africa's coast, two young explorers are on a very special adventure. It's a wild voyage of discovery, with plenty of interesting characters to meet along the way. Their journey takes them to some of the most amazing places on our beautiful planet. South Africa's oceans are full of life, with the promise of fun, mystery, and excitement at every turn. Join Melua and her brother Luca on their Ocean Kids Safari. Today's adventure takes Melua and Luca to the beautiful beaches of Cape Town. But not just any beach. They are heading to Boulders Beach in search of a very special creature. Penguins. A rather unlikely resident of South Africa. But they seem perfectly at home here. African penguins are in fact one of only a few species of penguin that can cope with the hot African summers.
Where are you going, Mr. Penguin? I did not expect to find penguins at a bathing beach. Oh, look at those two. They follow each other around. Are you helping?
While most of their cousins live near chilly icebergs and frozen seas, these penguins prefer much warmer temperatures.
Luca, here's a penguin coming down. What? I put it! You know what? These penguins are actually endangered.
Unfortunately, African penguins are highly endangered. There used to be lots more of them, but because of human impact on their nesting sites and fishing grounds, there are now less than 30,000 pairs. That's not very many, considering there used to be over 2 million of them.
It makes me sad to think these little penguins are endangered. At least here at Boulders Beach, the penguins are protected. The penguins were really tame. They came right up to us.
Because these special birds are so highly protected, they are treated like celebrities. Nobody is allowed to hurt them, and they have no need to fear humans.
I thought it was a great opportunity for me to take a photo of them.
They are really lucky to get so close to the penguins. It's a chance to watch how they behave in their natural environment.
The penguins seem so happy to play in the water like that. I wanted to get a shot of the penguins underwater with my pole cam.
Penguins are really good swimmers. Special oils in their feathers help them keep afloat and keep them waterproof.
The penguins look awkward on the beach, but wow, they were fast in the water.
They can zoom through the water at 30 kilometers an hour as they search for fish to eat. Like all birds, they lay eggs, and Boulders Beach is the perfect place for them to build their nests.
I was really surprised to see the penguin nesting on a rock like that.
Penguins often make their nests in burrows under the sand, but here at Boulders Beach, they nest right on the rocks.
The baby penguin was only a few months old, but it was nearly as big as his mother.
Penguin chicks are really fast growers. Both mother and father penguin bring back 1 kilogram of fish for each chick. Raising them is really tiring work.
I can't believe that penguins are part of the bird species. They can't even fly. Let's check our fact file.
Although completely flightless, African penguins use their wings to fly through the water. Although they spend most of their life in the sea, they must come onto land to molt their feathers. Every year, they lose all their old feathers, waiting patiently for their new feathers to grow before they can go back into the water. African penguins mate for life. Each year, they come ashore to lay their eggs. It takes 40 days before the eggs hatch. Both parents take it in turns to find enough fish, which they regurgitate straight into the mouths of their hungry chicks.
To cope with the hot temperatures in the summer, the penguins spend lots of time in the water, which is clearly still rather chilly. Time for one last goodbye, before it's time to leave their new friends. Join Melua and Luca on their next exciting kids safari adventure.